Hello, chess friends. We are watching the Bughouse World Championship in the under 2000 section. We have Ferrarifan27 and Loch-and-Quay versus NowYouSeeMe007 and 24ADI97. Let me advertise this in a few discords. But basically this is first to 11 with a win by 2 condition. Okay, so looks like Ferrarifan would like to get ideally a knight, but even a pawn is good to win the queen. If he gets a knight, then he wins the queen and the rook. If he gets a pawn, then loses a knight, wins a queen, gains a pawn. So basically a knight for queen. Knight is best though. I play an opening like this myself, meaning when I see them play c5, creating a weakness on c7, I try to get my knight to either b5 or d5. Usually I go into d5 instead, because it also gives control over e7. So it's a little bit more reliable. Because if the knight were on d5, then the queen, the queen might try to get out in theory. Usually you'd see something like this. And it gives you more options where if you want to retreat, you could retreat near your king. You don't get the thing you want. I think they're going to weight this down. They're about 3 seconds up. Knight is in take. If the knight moves away, then you take the pawn. What did the pre-move? The pre-move bishop takes this pawn. Oh, there's the knight. Why not take the free rook? Oh my god. That's really weird. Okay, well this wins the rook as well. Ferrarifan is now playing very fast. It's a time battle. Oh, queen in is mate. And just take this rook. Okay, and they win by 7 seconds anyway. So Ferrarifan and Loch-and-Quay have won the first game. Score is 1-0. Ferrarifan now getting in on the light squares. Pawn is very good. Could also play knight up. Or you could play bishop up. Ferrarifan has a lot of options. Loch-and-Quay basically staying safe. Okay, hitting the rook. Now he's got a bishop. Bishop or knight on e5 would have been good. I think this is a bad plan from Ferrarifan.
Howdy doody, everyone. Chuck, you're currently muted in the call.
Oh, my bad. Let me unmute on Discord. Yeah, so now you can hear me. Perfect.
Oh my. It worked. Oh, this is one of my teams, I think?
I believe so, yeah. So Ferrarifan missed out on much better attacks, but this still is fairly winning. Loch-and-Quay has a mate in one threat with knight at h3. Now that the pawn is guarded.
I'm guessing 24 just is not sure how to deal with it. Otherwise, he would just push f3. Oh no, h3 I guess is forced.
Yeah.
Or guard h3.
Yeah. A bishop covers also though. So if it's pushed, could just play bishop takes pawn.
Yeah, but you at least get some room to breathe.
Yeah. No, it's not mate in one. So you're right for sure. It's the best move in the circumstance. Ferrarifan can take some free material. It seems like Ferrarifan is like I'm not sure why he's not taking this knight. There's 2 knights in take. You can take both of them. Maybe he's also considering bishop takes pawn. I don't know why to sit this down though, because he has a pretty dang good position, as does his partner. And yeah, I mean, he has given up a queen for this position, but here comes the queen right back. A knight check at g7 looks fairly good. Okay, he's going after the queen. That's reasonable. And
Oh, now f7 is open, but he
it
doesn't have a
is
knight.
he would need a knight to make good use of it. He could wait for just a pawn at
Oh,
g7.
another queen. Queen at g7. That's amusing.
Yeah. Now he has a pawn. Pawn at g7 is okay. He also has a knight, so knight at g5.
Yeah, I would think with 2 queens, he could
Queen
probably
in.
manage.
Ooh, this is inaccurate. He
No,
should
it's
have.
mate 1, right? Queen
Oh
e8
yeah,
is mate.
yeah. It was made at one. You're right.
Oh, but he still has it. He's just letting him know.
He still has another
Oh,
queen.
he's not letting him know.
No, he's
Okay, it's
just
still mate
he
1.
doesn't see the mate. He still has. Well, no. Now the knight covers. He has pawn check and pick up more material. His partner is mate anyway. I don't think Ferrarifan was playing super accurately, but he was staying up on the clock and winning pieces in the process, so it worked out. Score is now 2-0, favoring Ferrarifan and Loch-and-Quay, who, by the way, outrate their opponent on the left board by 200 points, on the right board by 300 points. We would expect them to win this game.
Yeah, I'm wondering, how did the other team get this far? Did they just get some lucky forfeits?
I'm not sure. That is your
Unless
section.
unless they're just stronger than they look.
They may well be stronger than they look. Maybe castle here, or if they. No, I like castle.
He
Okay,
wants
gonna try
more.
to win the queen.
Uh-oh, that's mate.
Then oh yeah, since he has a rook, it's mate. Even without a rook, knight takes pawn, king over, and then you can take the knight and promote. So it looks fairly good. Score's now 3-0. Thanks for the follow from R2 the goddamn. Really appreciate it. Now you see me 007 and 24ADI97. Moving a little slowly. Down a little bit of
Bishop
time.
takes a2.
Yeah,
What?
that's a free bishop.
Oh, I guess he wanted the pawn on g7. That doesn't seem worth it, though.
No, it does not.
I guess it was equal because it ended up being a pawn for a piece for the other board, so...
That's reasonable. I would
I think
suggest like
c4.
either
Or now you see
c4
me.
or pawn at c4. Just because right now the bishop is attacking. Bishop at, that's fine too. We might see knight takes f7 on the other board.
Hmm.
Oh,
Wait,
that's a
what? That's
free
pretty...
knight.
That's not good.
That's a mate threat.
Unless he can get a queen. That seems unlikely.
Yeah, you're right. Queen mate's on his board too. Queen trade on offer. And a player who plays one board look at another at the same time. Yes. And generally they do. So for those not familiar with the rules of Bughouse, I'm going to put them in the chat. So it's the 2 players on the bottom are a team with each other. The players on the top are a team with each other. I am none of these 4 players. I am just commentating the game. Loch-and-Quay picking up a free queen. The
I think
mate
he's going to
threat
be
is
picking
still
up
on the board,
three
though.
kings soon.
Free king coming soon, yeah. That just hangs a bishop, I guess. Okay, well, he picks up a rook for his troubles.
Oh, there it is.
Ferrarifan wins on the other board. Okay, our score is now... Oh, they jumped in the random pool by mistake. Hopefully they'll abort this game, go back to our scheduled match. NowYouSeeMe007 and 24ADI97 are both from India. And the other team, once they match again, we can talk about their flags.
What's a Great Britain and is that Korea? South Korea, yeah. Oh, United Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the game as starting up yet. Let's see. Anyway, this is the round of 16, I believe. Going down to top 8. The under 2000 section.
They're behind the open section, but they'll catch up once open section does the double elimination, I think.
Yeah. They'll pass the open section, in fact, after the double elimination. I mean, actually, I think right now they're in the same round as the open section. Both were in the round of 16, going down to top 8. The open section is going to take several more weeks for that. Now You See Me is attacking this castle's king. He would probably like diagonals, yeah. Until then, oh, that's a good move. Try to get that knight out of there. Maybe like f5. Threaten queen takes. Yep. He's going after this knight. If he can take it, then new knight in is good. Maybe knight at g6. Oh, that's good too, now that he's got the pawn. Oh, actually, I would take the other knight first. Yeah. Although a knight can win the queen, so hopefully
it probably will come because knight takes g3, and then he's immediately taking. He didn't even take the rook with check, but yeah, it's coming.
Oh, and there's that knight.
So here, the power of time. Let's now you see me gets punished.
Yeah, Loch-and-Quay and Ferrarifan27 are up on the clock. Queen takes.
Ferrari, I think, is completely safe.
Queen g2. Oh, pawn check.
Knight.
And now knight wins. Rook also wins. And a rook is in take. Knight takes rook. That's game over. Does he see the rook mates? There we go. R2 says, should have joined the BWC. Yeah, the more the merrier. It would have been nice. In the under 2000 section, we started with 120 teams. In the open section, we started with 60 teams. And at the conclusion of this week, we're going to be down to the top 8 teams in both sections. Joanna Tries, thank you so much for the subscription. Joanna Tries is also a streamer. Give her a shout out. She streams a lot of Crazy House on Lee Chess. So if you enjoy Crazy House, you should definitely drop her a follow. And her and Pepe Lu competed in the under 2000 section. Good to see you too, Joanna.
Now You See Me is quite safe.
Because he's up time.
And yeah, just also has a lot of pieces around this king.
Yeah. Oh, that's a little adventurous. It opens up the rook. It does win a piece.
24 is really just ignoring defense completely. Okay, that move was good. Now the bishops are guarding everything.
I think you take this rook, but now you're gonna have to start thinking about defense. Maybe bishop at h2. Oh, you're just moving the king up. Ooh, maybe that works. You can go back to h1. No, actually, it looks yes, down was probably right. Actually, h1 didn't work out so well because of.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Ooh, that's very dangerous. Now rook in to win the queen, I guess. This bishop move did absolutely nothing. I think you want to play rook at g1, win the queen, and go from there. Now you can play knight h3, queen in.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh yeah, this is going to be mate. Queen in, queen takes pawn. Bishop, it's not quite mate, but it's pretty close. Rook mates, knight is very good too, because you have queen takes d4. Oh, that's reasonable.
And wants to keep his knight hitting f7. That's interesting. I mean, if he can survive, he can maybe fight back because they're up a lot of time.
They are.
I think
maybe
24 just sits before taking the queen, so that now you see me just solidifies with rook e1 and then just start attacking.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't think we should be trading queens.
So another option, honestly, was rook at f8. Rook at f8 and then get like a knight for h7.
Now he wishes he had a queen, huh?
Yeah, but a rook helps him
F5.
attack and defend, like rook at f2. Or you could go in the diagonals with pawn at f5.
Oh, that was a bad
That
move.
was not so good because there's a pin. Okay, this attacks and
24
defends.
is just dead, right? Probably.
Yeah,
on
the right board, 24ADI97 is just dead. So queen at
knight d4 is an option. Oh, he chooses that one? That might be a little slower, actually. It probably doesn't matter.
yeah. I mean, he's pretty cooked. Maybe take the bishop. Yeah, that queen move is good too. You can move the knight out of the way.
Knight f7, I thought to hit g4, g5.
Yeah, queen takes. There's like a lot of ways. Now just either queen takes g5 is gonna mate. Time is very close. But yeah, they were getting attacked on both boards.
I think this was the strongest game so far from the lower team.
For sure. Yeah, they had chances. Hey Nesio, thanks for watching. Our score is now 6-0. And it is first to 11. I don't like c3. It creates a weakness on c2. Also temporarily stalled development of the knight out. But it may work out okay. We'll see. I always hit an e5. Getting the king's bishop out is important. That's an okay square for it. It does protect c2.
That's dangerous.
A little dangerous.
Knight on h3. Yes, they're
knight at d4 is also, yeah, this is good too.
I think bishop at g4. No, maybe not. Let's check. Maybe knight takes knight and then bishop at g4. Just offer the queen trade.
Yeah, that could work.
That's not good. He can't take this. He has to take with his queen. Oh, he's made it.
Oh, he's made it.
Yeah, one of the most infamous patterns in Bughouse.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those knights landed near a castled king. Okay, he's created a hole on c7. We saw this the first game where Ferrarifan will probably play knight b5. Although I like knight d5 better. Okay, maybe now he's forced to play knight d5. Okay. Okay,
Oh,
now he
what?
should wait for a knight. His partner has a knight pinned. There it is. Knight check.
Oh dear.
He should take the queen, take the rook. Bob's your uncle.
Oh, this is not good.
On check.
Oh my
Take the
god.
knight, queen it, take the bishop. Yeah, this game is already over.
Yeah,
As I said,
24
I
just
play this
down.
opening. Oh, that's a free bishop. You knight check. Yeah, you could take some free pawns. He's just going to develop instead. You could bishop check. Okay, queen takes pawn is his idea, I guess. Now that the knight's not covered. Queen takes d6.
Might as well. I think Lock could use a pawn, or you could use a diag.
Yeah,
He
I
can
don't know
afford to
why
make.
he didn't do that.
Now, bishop takes e2. That's slow. Oh, it takes with the knight. Okay, never mind.
So again, I would take the free pawn, but knight at d8 is another option. You don't care about this rook. It just helps get your queen in play, so I would ignore that completely.
They're down time, so I think he just has to play some chess. But I mean, it should be pretty comfortable.
He's crushing at chess, so it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem. Maybe eventually he'll see this free pawn. I mean, there's many free pawns. Oh, he's giving up his queen, but that's still fine. He can castle. He's already won 8 pieces. He could afford to give 1 piece back.
Lock is sitting for some reason. I'm not quite sure.
I would put a new knight at e8 check, and then you could just take this bishop for free. But instead, he's going to give away his knight for free.
Yeah, that move is strange.
He didn't see the knight check, I'm assuming.
He's down 20 seconds. Rook takes b7 is also an option to get the rook
I
going.
like it.
Oh, he keeps getting pieces. Oh, now queen takes bishop is check.
Yeah, or he could have made it in one less move, but he'll probably made it one next move.
Because the bishop was pinned.
Yes.
Again, they had good chances, but they just, despite the fact that now you see me hung 7 pieces, they were up 20 seconds.
Yeah, but as I said, that's an opening that I play, and the general idea is as soon as your opponent plays c5, which is a really bad move, it creates a weakness on c7, so you go after that weakness with everything you've got. Pawn at b2 is an option. You can ignore the bishop and just take the rook, promote a queen. Now a knight would win the queen. And if a knight doesn't come, you can retreat the bishop. Hanging a bishop is not something I would have recommended. I guess
Maybe
he's just trying to trade for his partner. Yeah. Oh, now? Bishop at b4. Maybe a little bit. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, bishop b4 would not have been good, it turns out, because of the move that was played, taking the knight that defended. Developing the knight, hitting the queen. I like it.
Just take a diag for g7, honestly, and that's really hard to deal with. And then just one more diag is winning. There's no answer to this, other than some crazy attack.
There's his diag. He's up time, so he doesn't feel he needs to take it immediately.
But he gets the pawn.
Yep. Pawn check, rook in. That's mate. Just move the knight back to f5. Doesn't have to move anymore, though.
9-0.
This is a pretty quick match. It is first to 11 with a win by 2. Might be a complete shutout.
That's what I'm expecting, because I think 24 and NowYouSeeMe just don't have the experience to take advantage of the gains they've been making. You know, they get up time, but they just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Oh, that creates a huge weakness for pawn at f7. Loch-and-Quay did not wait for a pawn though. A little weird.
Oh, bit materialistic. Bishop at
It's perfectly
c6, perhaps?
materialistic.
Just to reinforce the diagonal. I guess this is fine.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I think bishop f4 is what I would
just
play.
take that.
Oh,
And
because
he
he drops more.
uses new bishop, but yeah, I think.
You
Well,
want to move it
if you
because
move it, it would have hung b2, so maybe that's why he did it this way.
I'm not sure how much you'd care.
Okay,
And now you see we should be
knight at
looking for time.
c6 is an option. Yeah, this is option 2. You could take the bishop first, then play knight at c6.
Knight.
24ADI97 is in a little bit of trouble with maybe a knight check. I was trying to go in on the dark squares instead.
Bishop g7 should keep him safe for a while.
Are we going to see a sack or a retreat?
Sack would be bad. They just don't have enough time.
Yeah, no, for sure
They
it
would
would
just
be
get-
bad. I
they
think
just
he
get
should
punished.
retreat, but he may sack. Now this pawn on b2 is going to fall. Maybe with knight takes to hit the queen. This king needs to be reinforced a little bit. Could push the pawn. Could move knight out. I think pawn push is fine, but maybe he's waiting for a pawn. Okay, this is hit.
Oh, queen takes f6. Let's go. Ah, darn.
Using the queen to defend.
But now you can just push, probably. And this king can always run to e8 if need be. Or
Oh,
he could
that's a
do
good
that.
move.
Is he going to wait for the knight? Uh, 24 mounting a bit of a comeback, but he might not have enough pieces.
This queen takes bishop on that board though.
Yeah, that probably needs to be played. You don't want to take the knight on b1. That's slow. Okay, they got chances this game because again they're getting the time. Queen takes g5. I guess not.
Ferrarifan is still up about 12 seconds. Now he's kind of exposed. Knight at h6 or knight at d8 to hit the king.
Black does not have a heavy, but he can probably get one. Oh, knight d2. That seems.
Yeah, I don't like this. Doesn't
e
do a very
e2?
good job defending. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice move
That's
too.
a
That's
brutal
check.
move. Yeah.
Ooh. I think you take the rook here.
He's going after a free queen.
Reasonable too.
That's not check though. Loch-and-Quay could start counterattacking with knight check again. I don't know why he wouldn't. Oh, he found the knight check.
Blocks are close. He doesn't have the heavy. So knight e8 is his only real check.
Yeah, I like 98. He can probably mate with 98. Oh, that queen would help.
On at f5. Oh wait, the queen's hanging. Damn, that's a problem. He can just. He should definitely be sitting.
Yeah, knight at e8 is a great move for him. Don't know why he wouldn't play it. There it is.
King takes knight and he's alive. Queen governs g7. Well,
Okay, now we're gonna see probably a pawn check and then
now you see
or bishop check.
Sit. Seriously, bro, you need to sit.
Yeah.
Or if you're just trading nothing, I guess that's fine. Actually, he can just move over because knight guards g8.
I think it's time to sack the queen. It's
So
just
you could
queen
do that
trade
too.
anyway. Oh, that you can't do.
Okay. King
Yeah,
d7.
he's not gonna live very long now. Loch-and-Quay
But
is
he
gonna
needs
get mate.
push c6. I think he might be okay. Oh, that's maybe he lives. Oh, I don't. Oh wait, he can take that and he can come out. Oh
Oh,
wait, that's
what?
not. Oh what? Oh,
Why
there's
did
gonna
he
be a
give up
flag
check?
fiesta.
I guess it's a flag battle, but
Actually, now you see me has some pressure.
yeah.
But if he can execute it,
Oh,
oh, could this?
pawn mated for Loch-and-Quay. Knight takes. That's a free dude. Pawn still mates.
Oh,
So
darn!
not only did pawn mate, but knight what is that? F7 mated as well.
I
Our
think they
score is
may have
now
just.
10-0. That game was the best chance by far.
That was that was close. I think they just choked under pressure. They just weren't sure what to do. One of the
Again, I
one
hate
of
the
the ways.
C3 move.
One of the things that sets up the better plays is they can just intuitively play really good moves really fast.
Yeah.
They don't. They know that a move that takes you 10 seconds is gonna be a bad move unless it's made or something.
For sure.
Pawn e2. Nah, e6 would have been a bit more more aggressive. I guess he's trying to stay safe, but they have to. They can't just play safe because they're down 10-0. Well, we'll see if they can get a game though. Maybe they can. Oh,
I
bishop
thought
b5 would have been
bishop
better.
at b5 would have won a free pawn. Somewhat better.
Now you see me. I think he's gonna
Loch-and-Quay
end up
getting an
giving me this
attack here.
queen. Yeah, he's gonna have to give this queen. Interesting.
Maybe rook at e2
Oh,
to
that's a bad move.
deflect the queen so that you can take the bishop.
Bishop on c5 is free, unfortunately.
Oh,
Ouch.
but,
Wait, that's free. Knight takes knight. I guess he has queen takes knight.
I still like rook at e2. Not sure why we're not playing that. Okay, this is reasonable. Yeah, now you see me is losing a lot of pieces, mainly due to this pin. Oh,
King
you take
takes
the knight.
d3. I don't know about that.
I would take the knight with check.
I think queen takes c6 is decent too because it now threatens c4 again without reinforcing the pawn. It's probably all good.
You
But they
just
got
check him on the dark squares.
one. Oh my god, you should not be taking that. My lord.
Maybe
Bishop g5.
knight h.
Yeah, bishop
Okay,
g5. You
yeah,
force the
that
king to
works.
come out. Then queen at g5, g4.
Or queen at h6.
No, that works too. Yeah,
Using the
that probably
bishop.
also works. Oh
That
no,
hangs the queen.
that does not work. Wait, still is it
Just
still
take
mate?
it.
It might be
He's still
mate.
good. He's still gonna mate.
Oh, that's main one, yeah.
Okay, and that is GG's.
Ferrarifan must have just been like, whoa, why does he have a queen all of a sudden? What's going on?
Anesio says, "Do you know how GmbMW and Plaster Hippie team qualified for under 2000?" They were under 2000 when the tournament started. So we look at the ratings at that point.
Yeah, you're gonna have some teams that seem to be stronger than everyone else because they have a positive record against similarly rated teams, and if they're already at the edge of 2000, they're gonna go over 2000.
Well, the main thing is that this is a long tournament, and some players are going to improve over the course of the tournament. Plaster Hippie was kind of poised to go from a solid 1900 to 2000 player to a solid 2100 player.
Okay, well that was that.
So Final score 11-0 favoring Loch-and-Quay and Ferrarifan27. Congratulations to them. We do have some matches coming up, but not until 1:45 p.m., at which time we're going to see the Pester Hippie team take on another team. And then at 2 p.m., 15 minutes later, there's Cannot Give You a Tempo and Good Gamer versus X Burley and Emilio Chess. So we're not going to be able to cover both of those matches in their entirety. Probably we'll switch from one to the other at some point. Figure out which to do. Yeah, this was definitely a decisive result. At this point, we're gonna look for someone to raid.
This was the 12 team special, or the Katask special. I wonder what will be the first team to give either Katask's team or 12 team's team a loss.
So we're probably gonna see that coming up. As we're getting to the point where all the teams remaining are very good.
It's gonna be Katask's next opponent is Chewy and Marvo. I think they might be able to sneak a game or two, but I think they're gonna get smashed.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Okay.
And then 12 team is gonna go up against Chicken and Helms, I think.
I don't know off the top of my head. You could look up the bracket if you want to. In the under 2000 section, we're going to continue with single elimination. In the open section, we're going to switch to double elimination to get from 8 to 4. And then after that, we'll go back to single elimination. I think I'm going to send you guys to Bullet Mercenary for now. And okay, so if anyone who hasn't followed yet, appreciate a follow so you can get notified of my future streams. I stream mostly Bughouse, which is this, 4-player chess, Puzzle Rush and Puzzle Battle, and some other variety games. We are going to be streaming again in about 2 hours. So I hope to see you guys then for more coverage of Bughouse World Championship. Thanks so much to Physician for joining me in the commentary booth. Hopefully you'll be available in 2 hours as well. Have a great afternoon, everyone.